Hi everyone, I'm Abby Hornacek, one of the many hosts on Fox Nation. Welcome to Fox Nation's America. Tonight, we're giving you an exclusive look at all of the great original content you can see on Fox Nation in November. Now, these are shows that honor our country, the values it was built on, and the heroes who fight to protect it. And if you sign up to Fox Nation right now, you'll see it all, including Brian Kilmeade's America Great from the Start. Check it out.
Outside the Fox & Friends studio,
I realized how much I loved history.
he's making his passion come to life.
I can't relate to George Washington's brilliance and bravery. I look at Mount Rushmore. What they knew is what you should understand.
It's Brian Kilmeade, like you've never seen him before.
I'm not here to lecture you. I'm here just to enlighten you and give you detail. I love this stuff.
America Great from the Start, hosted by Brian Kilmeade. Stream it live on Saturday, November 16th, only on Fox Nation.
That was a sneak peek of America Great from the Start. Fox & Friends co-host Brian Kilmeade steps off the curvy couch to bring his commentary to the live stage and provide his perspective on some of America's most influential figures. Brian Kilmeade joins me from his radio studio to tell us more about it. Brian, I saw you an hour ago. Now you're in radio. Then you do stuff on the weekends for these other shows. First of all, can you just tell me about America Great from the Start? You're a rock star.
Yeah, thank you. What I'm lucky enough to do about a year and a half ago, like you, they asked me to do a series and what made America great. So I'm able to do these features. I have the easy part, Abby, because we got great producers who come in. You write the stand-ups, you have a vision, but they line up all the interviews. They're the ones who have to edit. But we go out and we do these half-hour to 45-minute documentaries, which have been well received. But the one thing I wanted to do personally is be able to talk about my history books. And I'd love to do it in a conversational setting. I always felt so bad when I went to Barnes & Noble or Books A Million, and these people would line up and they want to talk to you, and I want to talk to them about the book or whatever questions they have. But I got luckily people line up, and you feel bad. If I talk to this person for 45 seconds and this person for a minute 10, those people are going to be waiting longer. So I just said, what if I did an event where the book comes with it, and I'm able to talk about all of them and then answer questions at the end? So we got some theaters. And we had some people come in, and I'm able to talk get tickets, George Washington's Secret Six, Thomas Jefferson, the Tripoli Pirates, Andrew Jackson, the Miracle of New Orleans, and now Sam Houston, the Alamo Avengers, and move us through history in a conversational way. We're also talking about how to personal improvement, which I learned through sports like you, with the games do count, and it's how you play the game. And I was able to put that all together with some production value and PowerPoints through it and interact with the audience at the end. And then they were kind enough at Fox Nation to say, what if we stream it? And we met and we thought, let's stream it. Let's make it a live show. Every show is different. Sometimes things go wrong, like in television. And I get to talk about America, the country, not perfect, but trying to be. And I'm able to tell these stories.
I want to get to your other show, What Made America Great.
Yeah, I think we're going to end up by January, be done with 21 episodes.
21.
21. Wow. And this season, we're going to look at Teddy Roosevelt. We're going to Sagamore Hill, was just refurbished. It was put back almost exactly the way he left it. It is one of the few places, his home, that they were able to reconfigure everything by his writings, and they had photography then. So you see bear skins, and each of them has a story, and lions nailed to the wall, and this sickly kid with asthma ends up being this powerful, engaging president that had something for Republicans and Democrats. You also have a situation where we're looking to do a bunch more, including maybe the Washington Monument this year, and we have a lot going on. So this is going to be a big year. We're going to have 6 new episodes, 21 by January.
We cannot wait to see that. I know the viewers feel the same way. Brian, I know you only had a little bit of time. I'll let you get back to it. All right, you can see America Great from the Start and What Made America Great only on Fox Nation. Sounds like you need to sign up. We love to celebrate history here at Fox Nation. We also love to celebrate our veterans who throughout history have put their lives on the line to keep our country safe and protect our freedom. Pete Hegseth highlights some of our soldiers' stories in his latest Veterans Day special, Modern Warriors. Take a look.
Guys like you have been a part of missions just like the one that killed al-Baghdadi. And our country came together in celebrating the fact that he is dead. What are you thinking? What are you preparing for?
I was on one that went into Pakistan where we thought the chances of dying were pretty high. If you say you're not scared, you're lying.
The courageous part of what these guys do is because you're going out there every single night knowing that you're facing an imminent threat.
With me now is the host of Modern Warriors and the co-host of Fox and Friends Weekend, Pete Hegseth.
Hey.
Pete, there are a few Modern Warriors episodes on the app already, but what can we expect in this new special?
Each one is special because you've got new dynamics and new personalities. In this case, you've got two Navy SEALs, one of which is Eddie Gallagher, who is just, I mean, the country knows his case because the president chimed in ultimately on accusations made against what he did to kill an ISIS terrorist. And then you've got a Green Beret and an Army Ranger all around a table, and this comes just moments after we learned that al-Baghdadi was killed. And I realized I'm sitting at a table with guys who have been in that team room, getting their gear ready, going over the mission again. Helicopter blades are spinning, and it's go time. And you're flying low over the earth into enemy territory, hoping that you don't get shot at by any group on the ground before you even get there. And I asked them, I said, when are you really on? You know, what's the moment the switch flips? And they said the 2-minute call. When you're 2 minutes out, because you get calls to go out a lot, and you might go and then it's called back, or the intelligence is wrong. But in this case, at that 2-minute mark, you know you're hitting the ground, and then it's go time. So we try to take you in Modern Warriors behind the scenes, get you at the table with these guys, and they're just having a conversation about what's it like to go on a mission like this. What's happening in Syria right now? What's the reality of rules of engagement? How do you transition home when you've been a part of these elite units and now you're back home and the skills don't translate immediately and you've got a suicide epidemic amongst vets? I mean, these are the kind of issues I think Americans want to hear about and need to hear about, and who better than coming from the best of the best.
You also asked them what Veterans Day means to them. Now, I want to know what it means to you because you also served.
Well, you know, I think elevating, thanking those who've given so much, no doubt. But what that table pointed out is make sure you're thanking the families, the wives, the husbands, the sons, the daughters, the mothers, the fathers who serve silently alongside those that give so much. You know, a vet goes over there and your mission is predictable. You know who your team is and what you're doing every day. When you're home, you have no control over that, and you're just waiting and wanting that person to come home. And the other one that was mentioned around the table was take some extra time to thank a Vietnam vet. Because the reason my generation is thanked the way we are is because we learned from the sinful past of how we treated Vietnam vets when they come home.
Right.
And so they deserve even more emphasis and thanks on Veterans Day. But they also emphasized, do the civic ritual. Go to the parade, hold the event, because kids learn from that. And when they recognize what we revere. And if we revere veterans, then the next generation is going to hold them up for what they do, and that reveres the flag and what this country stands for. So it's an important moment to pay attention to.
Yeah, it sounds like there's a lot to learn in this special, so we're all looking forward to this one coming out. Now, Pete, you're so good at this. You were explaining on your Instagram a while back how to download Fox Nation, what to do. So can you take us through that right now?
Well, listen, you know this better than I do. You and I know all about Fox Nation, but the question I get all the time still is, what is Fox Nation? I love Fox News. I love watching it. What is Fox Nation? Well, let's break it down a little bit. It's a members-only streaming subscription service for Fox News' most passionate fans. So if you love Fox News, you're going to absolutely love Fox Nation, but you need to subscribe, as you know, in order to get that content. And what's great about it is you can watch it on your phone, you can watch it on the computer, you can watch it on any TV device that's a smart TV. So it doesn't have to just be on your laptop, it doesn't have to just be on your phone. It can be on your iPad. Any platform you have, you can access with Fox Nation. Now, the great part about it is when a show ends at Fox News, the show is over. But when a show ends on Fox Nation, it lives forever. So you get thousands of hours of content, including original shows and documentaries. And that's a big difference. It's not just live shows that are on Fox Nation. It's the documentaries that live forever and series that go on, like Modern Warriors. If you love what you watch on Veterans Day on Fox Nation and Fox News Channel, you can go back and watch the other 2 episodes that are still there. So the content is of a quality that you can trust. This is Fox News level content on Fox Nation. So you